CHICKEN. Use the code chicken in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code
Guys, the chicken is here. We are back today with another Clash Quest video. In today's video, guys, it's time to clash with chicken. Whoops. But what we're going over today, guys, is this is going to be the ultimate beginner's guide for Clash Quest. We're going to go over everything that you guys need to know in order to make the most out of your playtime, get the most out of your progression, level up the fastest, and upgrade your troops and all that good stuff. So, spoiler alert, I already said the first tip. Now, the most important thing that you guys need to do as you start to play Clash Quest is to put everything into upgrading your troops. There's a lot of different things you can change and you can level up and you can unlock. And first off, you want to get your troops upgraded. Doesn't matter which one. I've made a video previously on which order to upgrade your troops in at the start of the game. I'm going to link that right here or possibly over here. So make sure you check that one out. But basically, what we want to do is we want to pour all of our gold into our troop upgrades, and we want to we don't want to buy extra troops, we don't want to buy items just yet. We want to make sure that we're leveling up our troops as we get the gold and as we get the elixir, and you're going to get that simply from playing. So the next tip, and this is more of a gameplay tip, is to use your spells effectively. Let's start a little battle here. Yeah, whatever. We'll just start this one. So, you want to use your spells effectively. Spells are very important in Clash Quest, and they play a very vital role. So, something like this, using our fireball over here, that's going to be pretty good value. Look at that. We can get so many buildings down, and that's going to allow us to really make mincemeat of this base, and it's going to save our troops for the next stage, because it's all about progressing into the next stage, and the easiest way to do that is going to be manage your spells, whether that's collecting a bunch of rockets in League, or just doing what we did there and keeping our troops alive by using the fireball spell instead. So you should use your fireball where many buildings are close together. Fireball is going to deal damage to a 3x3 area, so that just goes with knowing what the spells are and everything like that. So let's go ahead and finish this up, and that kind of leads into our next tip, is using your troops properly. So you should use your troops correctly in Clash Quest. You should not waste your troops. There's a feature in the game which will help you to improve your game. Every time you tap on your troops during battles, the feature will show you how much damage your troops will deal to the enemy. So if we're going to take this giant, for instance, we know it's going to deal about 75% damage to the Inferno Tower. Now, if we go back over here and we look at this Archer Tower, we can see it's going to do about the same amount of damage to this Goblin over here. So it's less of a priority. The Wizard's not going to do very much damage at all. The Inferno, we know it's going to kill whatever it touches, so it's going to kill the it's aiming at the Goblins, and this one's aiming at the Giant. So we know that this Inferno is going to be our biggest target because it's going to cause us the most troop casualties. It's going to do the most damage to our side of the battle on the next turn. So, yeah. So make sure that you check that out and you know how to use that feature, because it is very helpful. And try not to use single troops. Always try to use a combination of troops, like you can see right here. So here's an example. Here's combo troops. Now with the combo troops, you're going to get more damage. You're going to get special boosts from the different items that they have. Like, look at this. Look at all our princes together right now. Now I have a special item with them. It's called the Power Lance. So when a bunch of them group up, I believe it's 3 or more, I get a special ability. So not only am I getting the extra damage from using more troops, if they have specific items, then I can also get special bonus effects. So look at the Giants right now. 2 of them are paired together, and they have what's on them. It's called the Healing Gauntlet. So if 2 or more of them are standing together, they heal up a bunch of troops around them. So it's important to take advantage of things like this. Like, watch how good these princes are going to do. If there's stuff in the middle, they would have blown right through it. So let's finish things off here with this with these Giants. Well, almost finish it off. So yeah, always try to use combos. This game is all about creating combos. That's what makes it so exciting. And that's what's so fun about it. Now, yeah, we're going to lose this one, I think. But we can actually... no, we can't. Okay, well, either way, let's just go ahead and end this battle. Now, the next tip is going to be... You see right here where we stalled out. We failed the match. We failed to the ability to progress. Let's heal up the Goblin just for fun. So now what do we do? You know, I'm not just gonna go back. You know, I'm out of free items in the shop. I got nothing there. So what's going to help me? So unlocking League is extremely important. The faster you can unlock League, that's really going to drive your progress. You get really great rewards and loot from League. You get great gold and elixir, and I believe you can get items sometimes too. But yeah, so you can unlock League. You can unlock the League feature after collecting 70 stars in Clash Quest, and you'll play a 7-day battle season with 29 other players. After each season, you can move higher or lower League tiers based on your success during the season. So either way, you always want to be moving up. Every day, you will battle your way through an endless game mode by trying to beat multiple stages in a row. For every stage you beat, you get to choose additional units or spells added to your army in a draft. As soon as you run out of units, your challenge will be finished. So it's important to try to progress in League, and you're going to get better rewards as your League rank improves. So that's definitely something to take advantage of. And also, turn the light a little bit more towards me. It's feeling kind of dark in here. But yeah, so that's what you want to do. That's the number one spot that I go to when I'm stuck on the on the main levels here. If I'm stalling out. Also, we got the P.E.K.K.A today, which is pretty cool. I can't wait to use him. I haven't actually used him yet. But yeah, I always go and I grind out some League if I'm struggling in the main levels, and then I can usually come back and I can beat whatever level I was stuck at, depending on the upgrades and stuff that I get. So the final tip, guys, is to collect free rewards from the shop. Kind of a no-brainer, but it's worth mentioning. I think there's usually a lot of free stuff in the shop that you can take advantage of. Also, if you buy stuff from the shop, not every time, but sometimes you'll get a free offer that pops up underneath that. So say if I don't have enough gems, I think, to do any of these. Well, I don't want to waste it on the Switch, but say if I buy the Power Lance right now. If I were to buy this, it's going to disappear and another offer is going to come up. The offers never stop coming in, as far as I understand. I don't think there's any limit. And you can get free items underneath the ones that you buy with gems. So, that's not to say that you have to buy stuff with gems. I mean, you can. You'll also earn gems in the game just organically, so you can spend them there. And just make sure you're taking advantage and checking out what the shop offers are for the day, because those are obviously a very easy way to improve as well. So let's go back into, where were we here? P.E.K.K.A's pool. We finished that one. So now we got to get 2 more stars to get to Pointy Ridge. So let me explain some of the stuff on the screen. Now, I know it looks like a lot. So basically, every island has different levels. You can get as many stars per level as there are treasure chests. And you have to get a certain amount of stars. They're going to be blocked off at some point. So you can't just... You'll progress to the next level if you get 2 out of 3 stars. Or basically if you beat half the base. If you get 1 out of 2 of the levels, you'll progress to the next level. But they do cap you eventually by stars. So you can't just kind of, hack your way through it. You got to go back and fully beat all these levels. Not all of them, but most of them. And yeah, that's just the game's way of capping your progression so you don't hit a wall too early on. Which makes sense, but yeah, you see all these other items on the screen. So there's these compasses. These were recently added. Now these are called dungeons. Dungeons are very similar to League, in my opinion. It's the same style of gameplay, and it's just going to allow you to play more, to spend your quest tokens when you're not able to level up, or when you're not able to beat a certain level. It's a good place to go grind out some battles. And this is a feature that they're still working on. So I mean, it's not just like I realize the gameplay is kind of it's the same, right? But they're gonna add in more stuff. Like they have these boss battles, and they're so much fun. I did the lava golem yesterday. If you guys haven't checked out that video,